It's 11:30 on a Tuesday, and I got one thing done yesterday. And I've been procrastinating about making this video about procrastination for almost a month now. Like even right now, I'm just procrastinating by shooting outside at a park because I've been home all day and I haven't really done anything. Well, like I have done stuff, but none of it was really all that important. And maybe this is just me, but when I know there's a big project or something that's complex, which for me is making a video more like this instead of like my lists that I normally do. For whatever reason, those are easier for me. This is really hard. I tend to make myself busy by doing anything else, by checking email, answering people. I scheduled a meeting this morning I didn't need to have. I think there's something wrong with me. On the bright side though, I've gotten to use my one wheel today, which I haven't used all year because it's been stinking cold. But hey, that's New Hampshire for you. So my one wheel died and my phone fell out of my pocket at some point here. This day is not going according to plan. This walk is gonna suck. When are you gonna be back? I took my one wheel to the park and the one wheel died, but I'll be able to get a ride. Now I have to walk all the way back down. So I actually had a realization recently while I was watching a Casey Neistat video. If you haven't noticed from my style, I've been watching him a lot recently. And that was, I live in a very similar cycle that he does. And it is this, I don't have enough going on, I get bored, so I end up taking on more projects, I end up doing a lot. I work 3 different jobs at the same time. And then I become burned out and I start revolving my life around doing less. And then I cut out so many different things that I become bored and I end up doing more stuff, which leads to burning out again. And it's this cycle that goes back and forth, back and forth. I didn't realize it until after watching that video, but that's like been the cycle of my life. Also, my camera's about to die, so I might have to shoot this at home. Hey, girl. See, this is why I never leave the house. I go out once, my one wheel dies, my camera battery dies, I lose my phone, I have to get picked up. This video's been a disaster. I might not post this. So like I said, whether it's ADD or whatever is wrong with me, I've never been to a doctor about it, so I don't really know what's up, I don't care. But that can definitely be a challenging thing and has been for me, but I've also found out how to change it from being like a negative thing to something that I absolutely love and has a ton of amazing benefits. So the only reason that I ever really get anything done is from one of these factors. Curiosity, where I am super curious about everything. I also think I can do most things, even though I can't really do a lot of things. So that's something that motivates me. The need for kind of like risk and uncertainty, which I think a lot of people don't like that. That's why most people go for the college, the 9-to-5, the safe job with the reliable paycheck. And I did some of those things and I was miserable. What I need is something absolutely totally different every single day. And that leads into the next one, which is the ability to hyper focus. When I had my day job and it was doing kind of the same thing over and over again, it was really hard for me to stay motivated, to enjoy my work. But when I can take a subject like this video or any of the videos that I do, and I know that I have a certain amount of time that I have to get it done, it's something that I'm actually excited about, I'm curious, I'm learning something new, and then I can hyper focus into it, that's generally where I can start to make progress. And I think that's why being an entrepreneur or self-employed or any of that stuff is something that is a good route for someone with ADD or ADHD or whatever it is. It can take this thing that can be a hindrance in your life and turn it into your competitive advantage. Procrastination has always been a negative thing for me, but recently I've realized that it's okay for me to procrastinate. It's something that is going to happen. And when that does happen for me, I need to lean into some of these things like creativity, having a time crunch. I actually need there to be some type of crisis or excitement in order for me to get excited about whatever I'm doing. That's why I love YouTube so much. It's something different each and every day, each and every week. It's a new challenge. I can compete with people, like I'm super competitive, and that's really the only motivation I have in my life. Like without competition, I would probably get nothing done. I'm competing with people who have no idea I'm competing with them. I'm competing with myself, probably not healthy. So instead of looking at procrastination and my inability to focus on like my bookkeeping, it's just a complete mess. The fact that my computer in my office is incredibly unorganized because I can't organize stuff, or that I can't take on these bigger projects that I really want to do. I just can't. Like, it's been years now. There's this one video that I'm just never gonna do because I can't do it. But instead of that being a negative thing in my life, I'm choosing to look at all of those, you know, so-called negative things in my life and choosing to look at the positive and the advantage that they give me, and actually enjoying and having fun with them and leaning into them and having them be kind of my superpower. If you guys enjoyed this video, you check out Casey's video on a similar subject. I've been really inspired by him recently. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe.